Hey, welcome to Fishing Headquarters. I'm going to do a little Wahoo video for you. We've had a couple people ask us about some of the Wahoo lures and how to use them. I'm just going to go over some of the Wahoo lures that we typically sell in August. Right now we've got about 10 days before the full moon, and you're going to see a lot of people out there high-speed trolling and trolling for Wahoo to try to get one of the fastest swimming fish in the ocean, to get them to bite. So I just want to show you a few of the lures. Love for you to join in. Go ahead and send us your questions. I'll be watching to see. Text them right in there. We can answer your questions as we're going through some of the lures. So as you can see right here behind me, these are some of the Wahoo lures that most of the people buy here in Jupiter, but for both off of our coast and also for fishing in the Bahamas. So there's a lot of little different Wahoo lures there, made by a bunch of different companies. So I'm going to walk over and show you some of the lures that I have picked out and talk to them a little bit about. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions as we go along here. So just go ahead and send them to me. Okay, first thing I want to talk to you about is Wahoo fishing requires great reel with a great drag, preferably a lever drag reel. So there's lots of great reels on the market. Obviously, Penn International's been around for a long time. A 50 wide, a 50-pound reel is probably the best size, because Wahoo fishing, you never know how big the fish is going to be. It can be 12 pounds, it can be 120 pounds. So the first lure I want to show you, this is a lure by Ballyhood. It's a heavy lure, very aerodynamic. It's called a Wahoo Express. They're made out there in California. The nice thing about this lure, it trolls real easy with some lighter lines. It also has a spinner bait behind it, as you can see right here, which allows you to create more flash. The lure itself has a big shiny head with lots of mylar, creates lots of flash in the water. The second lure I want to show you, this is a Cowbell lure. It's a mini Cowbell lure. This lure here is 16 ounces. It's designed to troll behind, say, a rod with 30-pound or 40-pound test. Something that, you know what, I don't have a 50 International. I don't have a 30 wide filled with 80-pound braid or a 100-pound mono. So this lure is designed to fish without a weight, put it out there on 30 or 40-pound test, and go ahead and pull it right from the rod tip. It's going to stay down, it's going to get the bite. Pretty productive for around here. The second one, or the second Cowbell lure, this is the regular Cowbell. This is the one that you hear all the stories about. This lure makes a lot of noise. It weighs 32 ounces. It's pre-rigged with cable, stainless steel hook, ready to go. This lure here is awesome in the Bahamas. We sell a lot of these for guys going to the Bahamas. I see Melissa's checked in. Hi, Melissa. So now I'm going to go to the famous Usery Bonita plug. Okay, there's two sizes that Usery makes. This lure is pretty indestructible. A few years ago, it went from a double hook to a single hook with a ball bearing swivel on it. As you can see right here, this lure, when you hook something with this lure, more than likely he is not going to get off. There are lots of different colors that they make, about 6 different colors, but honestly, the 2 best-selling colors are black and orange and black and purple. And the thing about the Usery lure, this is the color change technology. Watch how it changes color as it goes from right to left. It really changes in the sunlight. So it has a little orange on the back, but it's pretty much all purple. Those 2 lures are excellent to troll right from the rod tip, or you can use a heavy sinker to get it down deep. You can also add a long shock leader. The key with Usery Bonita plugs is making sure that you get that vibration, that you feel or see your rod tip bouncing. If your rod tip is bouncing, that thing is wobbling really good in the water. If you see some of the videos, and we have one on our website, this plug wobbles from side to side really, really quick and makes a little bit of a hum. Works excellent for Wahoo. Even the commercial guys trolling slow like this Wahoo lure. Next lures I'm going to go to, these are great lures too, pre-made, pre-rigged when you come to buy them at most of the tackle shops, especially here in Jupiter. This is the Tormentor Super Smoker lure. This lure is rigged with some 275-pound cable. As you can see, the very end of it there, lots of holes in it. This creates a lot of air going through it and creates jet. It has a lot of smoke. That's why they call it the Super Smoker. Super Smoker. A lot of great colors. They probably make about 10 different colors in it. I picked a couple here that you can see. Now this lure is rigged with a double hook. When you get the bite, you want to hook them. You don't want to lose them. Also, Tormentor makes a lure that we sell a lot of. This particular lure here, we call it the Jupiter Junk Canoe. This lure weighs 24 ounces, and basically it has a chrome-headed hair skirt over the bunch of little nylon skirts, okay? And has big weights inside it, which make it stay down in the water, pretty much keep it weedless. And all you have to do with this one is put it out there. You control it from a 30-pound rod, a 40-pound rod, a 50-pound rod, and hang on. That's basically what you need to do with these. Again, it seems like Wahoo tend to fall for darker colors, whether it's black and purple, black and red, blue and white. It just seems like that's the colors. Now, if it looks like a Bonita to them or a small tuna, maybe that's the color. You know, our Bonita have a real dark purple or dark black color, bluish on the back of the Bonita. The blackfin tunas are dark on the back. Maybe that's what they see. Maybe that's what they're fishing for. Hey, if you have any questions, go ahead and type them in. We'll be more than happy to try and answer them for you. So the next lure I want to show you is probably one of the most popular lures that has ever been sold, and this is a blue and white island. It's made by Island Lures. It's called Islander. Very popular, a lot of flash in it. Great with a horse ballyhoo or a strip bait behind it. And the newest lure in the Island Lure family is called a Crusader. This is an 8-ounce head, bright orange, with a big sea witch style mylar and nylon hair on it. Really new this year. Man, they've been selling like crazy. Comes in a bunch of different colors, about 8 colors, but most of them are dark colors like this. Black and red, black and orange, all black, black with a little purple in it. Standard colors that you would use for Wahoo fishing. The last lures that I'm going to show you today is the Red Eye lure. Now, Red Eye is a local company down in West Palm Beach. Marty Thatcher and a bunch of his employees make this lure. They make a bunch of different style lures, but most of them are a bullet-shaped head like this, 3 sizes. This one happens to be the number 3, which is the biggest of the bullet heads. Again, aerodynamic, easy to pull, real easy to pull when you're trolling out there for Wahoo. But their new 7.7, this past Saturday on ESPN, he gave us a definition of why this is called the 777. Marty's an aircraft engineer guy, and this looks like the Boeing 777's engine. It's the same kind of design as the engine on a Boeing 777. Inside this lure is another head, which was the number 3 head that we were showing you earlier. And it's inside, look, it wobbles and makes noise, but the holes in the side of the big head create such turbulence. This lure here really throws out a bunch of bubbles. It weighs 48 ounces. So if you're thinking about trolling this with a 30-pound outfit, it's not gonna happen. Preferably an 80 with a 100-pound test, that is what you need to use if you want to catch wahoo. Great, great lure selection. As you can look across here and see, they're all pretty much a darker color. Lots of colors work, okay? These are just our picks on the different lures to use. Now I want to say one more thing, okay? Some of these lures can be trolled by themselves, and some of them you can troll them with a weight and get them down deep. So I just brought a couple here to show you. It's a 32-ounce lead without a cable on it. Now a lot of times the cable will get bit. The lead will get bit by a wahoo because it's being pulled in front of the lure. So buy the same lead, only with cable already on it. Also, you want to use some sort of a shock leader between the lead and the lure. You want to put the cable. All right. Hey, I want to thank everybody for checking in. We'd love to help you out, to help you catch more wahoo. This full moon and every full moon, it seems like more and more people are fishing for wahoo and catching wahoo. Check us out on Facebook. You can go to our website. A lot of the lures that we are showing here, you can buy them right online. Or come by the shop and just talk to us. Let us help you catch more fish. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Fishing Headquarters.